Welcome everyone to NCAA Football 26. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to be playing as James Madison University. See if this works. Hello. If you if you want, you can watch my stream. Charles, if you want to watch, I'm streaming. Thank you, Patrick. Yes, congrats to Texas Tech on winning their championship. Oh, speaking of, I gotta turn on my other TV real quick because it's almost time for the bowl. Picking college football show, whatever. I can't talk. Ohio State got lost. Okay, see you later. That's cool. Nice. I know this. I'm trying to get all of them. Got him. So, guy, yes. Let's see here. We're gonna go down to here. Do, 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 do. 11 a.m., folks. Is the college football selection show. We are T minus 15 minutes, 12 minutes away. Will Texas Tech be a 4 seed or a 3 seed? That is the question. Do, 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 do. Okay, 3. Two, three. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, if Tech gets some good picks, that would be great. That'd be funny. I did a streaming right now. I will in a minute. Fine, give me a second. It kind of distracts me, but you do realize I am streaming. So we need that. Then we'll go over here to get 3 defensive tackles. Not being right, but I'm probably not going to look at it. I gotta pay attention to this. Here we go. 7. That's 7. And that one. Oh man, it's showing that we need outside linebackers. So we'll take that one, that one. I need 2 of these guys. So I'll take that and a 1 star because that better. We'll go back over here. We'll try to get a 3 star from North Carolina. We need 2. And then done. And done. Just in case, see. So that leaves it open. Now I need to take your screen off it to look at something. So I could get a kicker, a 2 star kicker. Boop, 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 boop. Ding, 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 ding. Let's say, oh, go with this guy. And that puts up set 35 recruits. Now we need to do all of our offer scholarship, offer scholarship, offer scholarship. Offer scholarship, offer scholarship, offer scholarship. Are you still here, Charles? Have you gotten to 140 runs? Have you made it to 140 runs? and once the college football selection show comes on, I will turn it on so everybody on the street could hear it also. Because we are cheered on Tech to get a good position. Yeah, my team won yesterday. I went to the game. So, what do you got planned for today? Me and some beef jerky for lunch. Oh, huh, yeah. They played Thursday. Nice. That happens sometimes, Patrick. Nope. I'm playing college football franchise. Here we go, folks. You'll get to hear it on the live on my stream.
The 12th year of the college football playoff and the second season of a 12-team field, and the committee is faced with the most difficult and controversial decision in the history of the playoff. On Championship Saturday, two thrilling conference title games, one of them in the Big Ten, suddenly established a new #1 team in the bracket in Big Ten champion Indiana. The ACC title game wreaked havoc with the final spot in the field when 5-loss Duke took down Virginia and maybe squeeze the ACC out altogether. But it was a giant gut of a game that could just mean more in long-term ramifications. Georgia's beatdown of Alabama in the SEC could pop the ice bubble while opening the door for both Notre Dame and Miami to find a spot in the bracket. But that comes with potentially earth-shaking impact on the future postseason framework. The decisions are due for the present right now. 12 teams in the college football playoff, and it's revealed exclusively in March.
We know who deserves to be in it already. Texas Tech. They destroyed BYU.
Presented by AT&T. The day has arrived. The bracket is empty and will not stay that way for long. A 12-member committee in Grapevine, Texas had, in my judgment, the most difficult decision in the history of the playoff. Not just the 12-team years in which we are in the second, but also in the 4-team era. There's no right answer here. Only wrong ones need apply, or at least there are better and worse answers. How did they arrive? There are a lot of people waiting with anticipation to find out what their playoff fate is. Some hanging in the balance, some breaking through for the first time. And we have people all over the country, 11 different reporters waiting for reaction to what the committee's decisions are. We'll talk about the teams who are sitting right on the bubble, most notably Alabama, Notre Dame, Miami primarily. Could there be other surprises as we begin this pursuit for the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy? Restated, Berger McFarland, Greg McElroy, and for the 12th consecutive year, all of the
Joey Galloway.
It's so good to have you here. Joey rocks in. He stays for the whole show. We're ready to go, Joey. Let's go. All right.
Let's go, Joey. Woo-woo!
And I'm not trying to absolve the community of anything. That's why they're there. But there will be consequences no matter what they decide at the end of the bracket. It's going to be consequences. And anytime you have a subjective measure like this, you have to have something to stand on. The resumes are complete right now. And all the process long, we've been comparing Miami and Notre Dame and the head-to-heads we talked about. Well, now that the resumes are complete, it's time to bring Alabama into the conversation. 10-3 Alabama, who they lost to, how they lost yesterday. And so I can't wait to see how this committee brings Alabama and compares it with Notre Dame and Miami. That to me is fascinating. Let's keep in mind some resumes were complete before yesterday. And let's keep that in mind. This is the first year I wanted to go 4. I thought it was great. I didn't want to go 4. Then we went to 12. I'm saying, man, this 12 was pretty doggone good. This is the first year I'd like to have more. Give me more. There are teams in this year's season. You can say Texas. You can say
Woo! Texas.
They could absolutely get in and win it if they got caught. I wish we could expand it. We can't. You only get 12, and it's a tough decision. It's brutal. And like you said, I think whatever team's left out amongst those three could theoretically win 4 games in a row and go chase the championship. I think Alabama's it. I feel pretty confident because they created that precedent last year with how they handled that lead. They do not want to de-incentivize participation in a conference championship game. So I think Bama's in a good spot, which takes us to the conversation between Notre Dame and Miami. Mm-hmm. In an effort to have better perspective on that matchup, I went back and watched that game from week 1. Notre Dame had no idea who they were. They didn't know their offensive identity, and they have since improved greatly. If they played tomorrow, I'd pick Notre Dame to win that game. But they don't play tomorrow. They played in week 1, and I went back and watched it.
Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be
As we're watching that, we're playing the
state,
game.
but blue is the color to avoid if
Go.
you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David.
Yeah, you guys are all right. It's tough to get people in but more than likely good enough to treat you name and to you as all the basketball I think get into this thing. I think I don't know if you are you. You guys are losing. I think this thing is
from the gun, the ground game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Dang, I just got destroyed
Man down
on the
on the
first
play
play.
as the
And
officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked off.
Wow.
What a way to set him up. And he's wrapped up. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. He'll try to take it back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. Rides the back on the option. The give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. It's complete to the right. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Dukes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Oh, he's going to get a little
Just
foul.
gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
We just got to get past the first
like
4
this,
games.
If you want to attack the middle of the field,
And then we got to run at the conference.
Really nice route.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Dukes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down.
Collision at the goal line, but he's in for the touchdown. The Dukes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man.
So we caught it.
Down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oh, the freshman.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alston. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Right on the money. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Takes a handoff. It's Knight. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rush is on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so...
Touchdown, Dukes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. He now has 72 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Barnett. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Play number 9 on this drive. They'll try to pop the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense.
Oh, I got this right.
Get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing...
Oh, they blocked the kick. Scooping up and going the other way.
He roughed the kicker, too. The kicker was a...
They take over late and they have enough time to put together
Good job,
a
defense.
drive.
You helped.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
Yeah, offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
It's in.
Oh,
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Line getting set on second down.
45 seconds.
Out of the gun, the inside kick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
It's complete on the right side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got him this time. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Dukes will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Still looking on the move. And they get...
Here we go. They're going to start doing the breaking zone. Woo-hoo!
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Dukes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. How about...
Hold on, folks. We're taking a quick break to watch this.
12 teams of the college football playoff. The journey goes to Miami Gardens, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium, January 19th. That is where the national championship game will be played. 12 teams in the field. The 5 highest-ranked conference champions, no matter which conference they come from. And then the next 7...
That's a lie, because y'all just said it. Because the ACC could be left out.
Jack, our graphics operator, has everything ready to go. So let's start with the number 1 team in the final college football playoff ranking.
Indiana's number 1, okay.
Indiana Hoosiers, Indiana, number 1 for the first time in school history. And there was an easier call. This is made today. And also, there's not deep enough to say what I think of what Sid Navy has done at Indiana in the past 2 seasons. Last season was sort of like, okay, Indiana's a pretty good team. It's a 1-year run. And then to come back and do what they did in this season, haven't won the Big Ten since 1967. This football team is legitimate. I didn't understand how good they were on the defensive side when they get in that game against Ohio State. Their first outright championship was 1940.
2 or 3 is Tech.
They got out of the
Sorry,
forget. Losingest team in the history of the sport.
Hate to say it.
And now they go into this playoff number 1, the Signetti turnaround. With all due respect to
Ohio State's 2.
the greatest turnaround in college football history.
So they swapped.
Indiana just flipped spots. So the last 2 national champions have been from the Big Ten, and 1 and 2 will again be from B1G. And I think Ohio State, a little bit of question, would it be Georgia at 2? Would it be Ohio State at 2? Either way, I don't think you can really go wrong. Ohio State's looked dominant all all season long. They did not play well offensively last night. They struggled in protection. Julian Sand missed some throws, and they missed a chip shot field goal that would have potentially pushed that game into overtime. And the committee has looked in the past at, hey, good loss, close loss, we're not going to crush you for it. They don't make case for the Buckeyes as well, and I think it probably makes a lot of sense to have it too.
Now, we've talked about this quite a bit. Remember, this is different from last year, the first year of the 12-team field, when you had the 4 highest-ranked conference champions getting the byes. Now it's just 1 through 4, no matter what conference you're from. So you have 2 Big Ten teams at the top of the bracket. At number 3, we presume will be SEC champion Georgia, and it is. The Bulldogs advanced.
So Tech will be Cotton Bowl.
Impressive performance in Atlanta yesterday. Without a doubt, and we came into this thing, I was talking about identity, and when it comes to identity, no one knows who they are more than the Georgia Bulldogs. They are a physical team, and they'll take you to the phone booth, and if you can't deal with them,
There's no way we could drop to a 5.
To
win.
To -3 yards rushing. Hello, and you talk about Gunnar Stockton, his ability to improve throughout the season, and the defense was young early on, but the seasoned veterans now, I don't think anybody wants to see this version of the Bulldogs.
And somebody's going to have to win a game to get there. Remember, last year Georgia got by, didn't work out well for them. Notre Dame beat them in the Super Bowl. They'll try to put together a better run this time around. Number 4 in the final 5, meaning not getting a home game.
Welcome Tech!
Big 12 champion Texas Tech. Man, Lovett would have been electric for a home game on campus. But the Red Raiders, Big 12 champion, their first conference championship since 1954. And the Red Raiders are seeded 4th, and there they are, Lovett celebrating with Jordan McGuire and company at John.
Yeah, and what they were able to do is beat BYU again. They forced 3 turnovers, beat them the first time in the regular season. Came back and did 1 goal, forced 4. That defense against BYU was outstanding. That is a football team. We talk about their offense. Their defense is about as good as we've seen in the country.
The Texas Tech, and you know what? I believe with that defense, they can make a run. I'm not going to be shocked, especially if they're national champions.
That front 4, how they get after the quarterback.
No doubt. We have David Baylor, Mel Hyden, Lee Hunter, defense, and Jacob Rodriguez, best linebacker in the country. Might be a Heisman Trophy finalist, if not winner. Now, even as a home game, seeded number 5. The Oregon Ducks. So 3 of the top 5 teams in the country are from the Big Ten. Dan Lanning's team will open in Eugene.
And I just love when it comes to Oregon, they know who they are. Dante Moore's been playing outstanding. Kenyon Sadiq, the best tight end in America. The physicality they exude, another team that understands what their identity are. Haven't always played up to their performance throughout the season, but they're starting to click on all cylinders, and it's going to be a tough ask. Whoever has to go to Eugene and deal with the Ducks at Alton.
And I think this upcoming numbers, the first one where there could be some drama, it's 6. Because you look at it, all assuming that 11 and 12 are going to be G5 teams that won their conference. 6 versus 7 is potentially significant when you take into account what your first-round matchup might be. So will it be Ole Miss like it was last week, or will it be A&M, who dropped big time after the loss to Texas?
Greg, that is a tremendous setup because it plays a huge role in who your first-round opponent is, and it is Ole Miss. Pete Golding's team now seeded 6. They'll play at home against the 11 seed once we get that, which will be one of the last 2 highest-ranked conference champions.
And Oxford is going to be buzzing down there. Good for Pete Golding. He's now the permanent head coach. Lane Kiffin, the coach of LSU, allowed the OC, Charlie White Jr., to come back and call the play. So now they have the staff together, and they're ready to make a run. Trinidad Chambliss, Kawan Lacey, this defense, they feel really good about what they have now in Oxford, Mississippi.
Well, Ole Miss will have a home game, I mean, biggest game in the history of Ole Miss football.
The will be buzzing.
It will be, yes. They will win the party, and they'll try to win the game. Another home game, seeded 7. Jacob, Mike Elko's team lost its regular season finale at Texas, kept them out of the SEC championship game. Good consolation prize. Home game with the winner getting Ohio State. And I got to be honest,
Still another Texas team, man. I'm okay with it.
They're sitting there at 16. They're sitting 1 spot behind Ole Miss, who's ranked.
Maybe they can beat Ohio State.
They went to Notre Dame and knocked off the Irish, who might be a top 10 team in the college football playoff team as well. So the first disagreement I have so far, but still, A&M, excellent football team. It'll be a difficult matchup for everybody.
and then the final team to get a home game playoff. Oklahoma. Now, the Sooners have struggled mightily on offense. Their defense is top, and we have 3 SEC home games.
And you mentioned the offense. I don't know that I've seen a team that the past few weeks that have defensively made plays when they need to, whether it's a block field or a six. When their offense has been struggling, their defense has stepped up and made plays, created opportunities to make it easier on their offense. If they can play that way, they have a chance to make a run, but their offense has to get better.
Okay, these are the teams that have the home games, and while I agree with Greg, there's a lot that you can dispute about Ole Miss and Texas A&M and the order there. This was a relatively easy part. Now, because of what we mentioned again, I just want to emphasize this. I'm not trying to talk to everybody like they're kindergartners, but just remember, 2 more conference champions have to go into the field. They are highly unlikely to be ranked in the top 12, so they're going to displace 2 teams in the rankings. So that means there are only 2 spots left. These are the contestants. Alabama was lost in the SEC championship game, and the much ballyhooed debate between Notre Dame and Miami. So, number 9, who will go to Norman to take on Oklahoma? And it's Alabama who didn't move. Maybe the game that had Alabama sitting on the bubble, they'll get a chance to avenge that game.
Yeah, I think when you look at this, you kind of saw it going in.
Oh, we have to go for Oklahoma against Alabama. Ugh.
They dropped just 1 spot and flipped the team right behind them to acknowledge the head-to-head. I think they clearly drew conclusions about Alabama based on a 12-game sample size. And that's the way it should be evaluated when you take into account the teams they were being evaluated against had just 12 data points to evaluate. So Alabama need to get back on track offensively, need desperately to get healthy. But they have an opportunity, like you said, Reese, to avenge that regular season loss. You know, I will say this. I understand the concept of not being overly punitive for a conference championship game. But if you're going to play them, they need to have stakes both ways. To win a conference championship, and what happens if you lose?
They have to count somehow. And we're talking about Alabama maybe having the best win in the sport by going to Athens. They also have one of the worst losses by losing to Florida State. So we just cannot erase that. I'm surprised at this move right here.
Okay, well, one thing we'll have time for this. You have to define loss by record. Absolutely. If you go by power rankings, Florida State's still top 30. I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just saying all of these things you factor in and try to define them. So now we're basically back where we started. There's 1 spot left in terms of at-large teams, and it almost certainly is going to be Miami or Notre Dame. So, number 10, and it is Miami. Without playing on the final Saturday, Notre Dame has been ranked ahead of them the entire time. And now they flipped them, Joe.
Yeah, this is very strange to me. And again, Reese, you mentioned earlier that they hadn't compared these 2 teams. Well, why not? They should have absolutely compared these 2 teams. We had a ranking come on Tuesday. If they were going to flip these 2 teams that did not play, they should have done it on Tuesday. Now, this Miami team, the way they're playing the last few games, they are a very good football team. They have a chance to win just like any other team. But it is strange to me that you have 2 teams that were sitting on the couch yesterday that somehow flipped in their rankings.
I would just say, you know what, you make a point, Booger. There's not a lot of difference in terms of the entire body of work if you're looking at the analytics. Notre Dame's a little bit higher in FBI, which is a forward-looking measure. They're basically the same everywhere else.
So here's the thing to your point. We do this weekend.
Come on, put Duke in.
Now that the season is done, it's a resume contest. And so it's very easy to go back and compare these 2 teams when it comes to the resume contest because now the head-to-head has to come into it.
Their resume didn't change from Tuesday.
I know, but everybody's resume is complete from the standpoint of their resume was already complete.
But today doesn't change their resume. It was complete when we had a ranking on Tuesday. And so if we're going to make sense of this, as we're trying to watch it play out, if you want to make sense, then make sense. If the resume was done on Tuesday, and on Tuesday Notre Dame was a better football team, and the resume has not changed a lick. 2 teams were sitting on the couch, somehow down flip.
There is 1 team between them and BYU that lost that's now moved back. Now, if they're right next to each other, we're assuming BYU's moved back. We don't know.
Assuming.
But right, it's true, but the way they do it, it's in larger groups. They should have already been compared. I don't differ with the decision.
Correct.
But now I agree totally. Nothing has changed.
Everybody's resume is now done, and at that point, the entire season is now done, and now we have to compare the head-to-head, guys, and that's what it should have been.
If you have gone back and watched it like I did, and like I think several others did, when you watched that game, it might have been a 3-point margin. It felt like what you think they did. They did. I think they probably did. So they did. Now, this is obviously the most hot button topic among these three teams, and we'll have plenty of time for that. But there are two more teams waiting. Oh, we got two more. Hey, we've got two more conference champions to get in. You have to have 5. So the 4th highest ranked conference champion, number 11, is Tulane. By the way, this just in. We've seen this before. Ole Miss won by 5 touchdowns in the regular season when they played Tulane, champion of the American. Had a terrific season, but Green Wave at the watch party in New Orleans, and there they are. John Summerall, before he heads off to be the head coach of Florida, will coach his team throughout the playoffs. And how about that? There's another little twist on this matchup. John Summerall is going to Florida. Pete Doherty's the permanent head coach for Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin.
You mentioned the 5 touchdowns. We also saw Duke and Virginia. It was a rematch last night, and Duke came out. Duke lost by 17, I think, the first time. So just because it was a blowout the first time doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a 5 touchdown. John Summerall's a good coach. I think he'll have his team ready to play.
Okay, let's go to the last spot. The team that will go to Eugene to take on Oregon. And it is.
Boo! That is horrible.
And it's the ACC champion not making it is a little bit alleviated by the fact that they got a Lawrence team in the field, and the Streamers are flying.
What if?
But he will continue to coach. And good for them too. If you watch that football team, they are a team that, in every possible way, ton of respect for what they do offensively and defensively. I think Bob Chesney is a revolutionary. This guy is big time. An incredible hire by UCLA. But man, he's got business to attend to because going on the road to Eugene will be a massive task. But I think that team is tough, man. They'll be tough to beat. A little bit anticlimactic, and this will probably sting. First team out, I assume, is Notre Dame. I mean, I don't think that's a huge surprise. The Irish, it has to be gut-wrenching for them after being in the field pretty firmly until last week and sitting on the bubble and then getting bumped. Second team out is BYU. There are only 2 losses, both to Texas Tech, both decisively. Ronnie Sataki has an excellent team, but committee deems not quite enough to make it into the field. Notre Dame is the team that is on the outside looking in. It is a team that I know Kirk Herbstreit joins us again. Now, Kirk, I said I know Notre Dame. If you just looked at the tape, if you just watched them play, one of the 5 best teams in college football right now. So, Kirk, let's start with you as Nick and Chris Fowler have joined us as well. What's the reaction of what you just saw?
Like we talked about before they released the rankings, I think, again, it became a debate between Miami and Alabama. I think they got the nod. I think Miami and Notre Dame, I think the head-to-head that Joey's talking about.
Zip this junior put on that ball
Well,
to pick up
we
the
don't have to
first
watch that
down.
anymore.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half.
Make
You're
her up.
down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first
That
and
was
10.
horrible. A G5 got it.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Catch in the middle. It's Alston. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
As That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
The give from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That is no good. And after the... James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. He rifles one deep to the left. Hauls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Barnett. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this slant route you throw quick. It's a timing route. You throw 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, James Madison. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This is... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gives it to the back on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. He's going to let it go. Snags it inside the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in second and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Even though I don't want James Madison to be in the role play, I'm not going to play
has
that.
to give this team...
Stupid Louisville. I still got enough points to win. This much time left.
Off play action on first down. He was able to squirt free
And
and pick up just a few on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Dukes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on third down.
Oh my lord, he just got lit up.
Deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Timeout.
Fourth down's coming. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down.
He dropped it. I give it to Bubba's first. Oh wait, they did score. Yay.
Gonna run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
What happened, Sanchez?
The line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now the play fake.
Oh,
and he will.
Hello. What's up? I'm playing my team.
Oh, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Tech out a 4 seed. James Madison was the 12 seed.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually.
I'm just. Hey, Tech will play. Tech will play home game
Guys,
at
James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from ball. It was loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball.
Not really.
It's always good.
But we don't play Oregon.
And the Dukes now can really generate some momentum if they turn that
We don't play
turnover
Oregon.
into points. Dropping back, it's Barnett.
Yeah, but James Madison
After a good
wins,
pick up, and he'll be just a tad short of the first.
never know.
Trying to convert this second and short. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Knight. He's really close to that first down mark.
Well, according to the playoff people, so does James Madison.
Facing third and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Dukes need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for.
Even though I'm not happy with James Madison being in, I'm playing as him right now.
New set of downs after the completion. The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing
Tech has a good chance
away?
of playing
By
Indiana
going down
in the next round.
bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
You're breaking up.
From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious.
Well, we're on a bye week. Come on.
They just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We all just need to be ready up on that one.
But this offense powering toward a score. The Dukes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, James Madison. Great job. Great place to start for this offense.
I'm beating Louisville 42-23.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh, that's right.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, they stubbed the better team. They stubbed the better team.
A huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just
No, they stubbed the winner.
Thing to the other team.
Finds his man. It's Knight.
Duke won. Duke won.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as
They need to go back to how it used to be.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Look at short again.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long.
They do 16
The
teams.
trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
I better not miss this one. I got blocked on one and then I missed the second.
Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier.
I missed again. Oh my gosh. Oh
James Madison
gosh.
sends the offense back onto the field.
Their
Now
kicker is
one of the most
poor.
satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain
I feel
away
like a
while
Dallas
you have control
Cowboy
of the
kicker.
ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt, they've put a lot of highlights together. Put
About
a great
19
offensive
seconds left.
game together. Complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. The Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Barnett. Quarterback extends the play. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
Oh, he
And
caught it.
another big game for this
Oh my
offense.
gosh,
They
that
are
was awesome.
putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this way. Now from inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout.
Cut out. 8 seconds. I still got a chance to score one more touchdown. Okay, I got to turn it down because I'm streaming now.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
They were the first two out.
Wants to go up top. Touchdown!
Oh, I did it! Good job, Knight.
Extended.
Last second.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first
49-23.
And the first games are so much
I just
fun.
got
You're
a
practicing
little
against
lean
each other
forward and I got the
over and
run
over
for it.
all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing
480
team, obviously, not
yards,
the way you
70%,
want to get
almost
into this
71%.
season. There were some mistakes with execution.
6 touchdowns.
The guys are going to have to do a better
For
job individually, but that's why you
a
play
lot
the game. You get to now go
Barrett,
back to the drawing
the
board,
third.
Get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack.
Oh, I'm already over the rankings now until it starts up. Don't even care anymore. Everybody knows how I feel. Okay, now we gotta beat the Big 12 Cincinnati. We're going from Louisville to Cincinnati, then we'll go down to or go over to Kentucky, then to Georgia Tech. That's our uh, non-conference this year. Dun 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 dun. Oh, let's do a visit. Let's do Old Dominion because they have a better one. And we'll do close to home. Do, 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 do. And then we will do that. Sorry about that. We were doing this one. Do we want to try to get the A plus, but we also want. Okay, so I think we'll get at that. So we'll do student of the game. And then let's see if anybody else. So in the top 5. They deserve it. Because they bring in the money. It was run by ESPN when Texas be there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this guy will be used the clutch. This guy I will give. We'll make him come here. Proximity to home. And then punches prestige. Yep. Okay, so then I need to do all my rest of my recruiting. I will probably have some 1-stars, but that's alright. Tech will probably win whoever they play against. Because they have the two best defensive. They have the #1 defense in the country. With especially with Roberts and Rodriguez, who's going to get the Heisman. A Heisman going to Texas Tech as a defensive, that's awesome. That's going to be funny to see. So there's a little bit closer one. Actually, we're going to go back. We're going to go to...
Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack.
Yeah,
guys,
he does not deserve this. He can't even bring his team to a playoff game. Okay, time for Cincinnati to go down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot.
Come on. Oh my god, I was watching those guys and I couldn't even see them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive.
Well, Sanchez, PG, right now.
Throws to the wideout.
Good catch. I'll go for it.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. So Cincinnati's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action?
So they held to a field goal. That's what we did most of the game. Last game against.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh!
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh!
And they can't connect it.
Oops.